Millions of years ago, the first quartz crystals took shape on Earth. In 1880, Pierre and Jacques Curie discovered the piezoelectric effect in quartz. In other words, quartz becomes electrically charged when loaded mechanically. For more than 30 years now, KISTLER Instruments has specialized in measuring instruments that exploit this effect. We measure pressures in combustion engines, forces in metalworking, pressures in plastics processing, forces and vibrations in vehicle engineering, forces in biomechanics. For this, we develop and produce quartz sensors for pressure, quartz sensors for force in one or more directions, quartz sensors for acceleration, shock, and vibration. It all began at this Winterthur address in 1957. 6 years later, the German subsidiary was founded in Stuttgart. Since 1966, we have had our own home. That same year, we established our subsidiary in the UK, which today also has its own premises. In the USA, we operate another subsidiary and added our fourth in 1985, KISTLER Japan. To develop our unique sensors, we employ the latest tools such as the finite element method. New sensors for measuring cylinder pressures are developed using our own engine test stand, just one example of our leading position worldwide in sensor technology. At the heart of our sensors are artificially grown quartz crystals. With X-rays, we determine the directions of the crystallographic axes, then we cut the quartz bars into appropriately oriented plates. Depending on the direction of the cuts, we obtain plates sensitive to shear force or to compressive force. We cut the sensor elements out of the plates using ultrasonic techniques. These elements are then lapped absolutely flat, an essential quality requirement. Despite all this high technology, polishing the edges demands a great deal of skill and experience on the part of our staff. Elements for pressure sensors are coated under vacuum with metal. The housing parts of our sensors are also machined from metal. quartz must be machined to within thousandths of a millimeter. Needless to say, assembling the sensors calls for the highest concentration. Strict quality control guarantees the reputation of KISTLER. Every single sensor is calibrated and registered. Typical of quartz sensors is their long life. They easily measure more than 10 million load cycles with precision. Our 3-component force sensors are unique worldwide. We can measure simultaneously all 3 directional components of any force applied. This calls for a specially developed calibration technique. Quartz sensors operate reliably even under extreme temperatures, from -200 to over 400 degrees Celsius. The special amplifiers we develop must also function perfectly in hostile environments. All over the world, ever higher demands are being imposed on automobile engineering. Our 3-component force sensors enable us to build wheel dynamometers, which can measure the loads on tires and suspensions even at speeds of up to 200 kilometers per hour. Flying tires are not our business, but KISTLER force sensors are used in the development of aircraft tires. In the same way, we help to improve the passive safety of automobiles. Our pressure sensors are the key to the development of engines with reduced pollution. Regular checks of the clamping force ensure the safety of chairlifts and gondolas. KISTLER is involved in aeronautics and space, too. All over the world, KISTLER is synonymous with quality and precision. With these names, we have made a name for ourselves.